g4, the final pawn push. He utilizes all the pawns on the board, and yes, some of the people watching might say, en passant. Yeah, but then queen and bye-bye, you know? You're going to get blasted on the g-file. Just, you know, don't take with the knight, because then you hang mate in 1. That's normally how I guess the ELO game would go. If you don't know about that series, definitely make sure to check it out. People would go, oh, I'm attacking the rook, and I'm also threatening, oh my god, I'm so smart. And then they just fail to realize the queen is guarded, right? So it's never too late to hang mate in 1, let's just be honest with ourselves. And well, for this reason, Kasparov goes back to c5. But, remember earlier I said, when do you trade pieces? The attacking side doesn't want to trade pieces, right? Isn't that kind of what I said? I said trade queens, but this is a good trade. Why? Because it was Black's only active piece. It was Black's only active piece. The rest of them are kind of locked away over here in jail doing yard work, and now we have a beautiful infiltrating move, knight to c8. I mean, how rare is it that just in the middle of the game, the knight makes it to the back rank of the opponent, hits the bishop, and like no one can take care of this rogue horse. Now the bishop has to go back to f8, and now another beautiful move, queen to d8. I mean, like, just how, like, when have you seen this? Like, 2 enemy pieces plant themselves on the first rank of the opponent, right? Like, it's unbelievable. But it's all falling apart. The constant threat of this pawn advancing, all the pressure now coming in, like, this way. So Gary plays queen g6, which is actually a very interesting move, because if you take the bishop, you know, you need to worry about your own king safety. Okay? Very important. It's never too late to screw up a game, because you need to anticipate what they want to do to you, and boop. Oh, I pressed the button, but it didn't. Yeah. F5. And here's the problem. If you take, well, your queen's just blocked. And, I mean, I can just take, and you're gonna lose the queen. So, he cannot take. He has to go back to h6. And now, ladies and gentlemen, watch what Ivanchuk does from this point forward. No one has ever done this to the world champion, and arguably the greatest player of all time. g5. The queen moves up, and the queen is immediately shut down. Pawn takes f5, attacks the rook, but the rook doesn't go anywhere. The final piece to get into the party attacks the queen, and Gary Kasparov plays a move that no human being should ever have to play, queen to h8. And queen f6 check, king h7, rook takes h4 check. The only move would have been bishop h6, which hangs mate in 1 after either capture. And in this position, Gary Kasparov resigned, and Vasily Ivanchuk won this game.